Hi there, this is Joey Pauley, third generation owner of Pauley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pauley's in downtown Grinnell.
Rising premium costs. You might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry, but it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to Tri Church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Polley's in downtown Grinnell.
Rising premium costs. You might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry, but it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to Try Church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hi there, this is Joey Pauley, third generation owner of Pauley in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pauley in downtown Grinnell.
Rising.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grinnell High School. We are back here for a Tuesday. Unfortunately, we were supposed to play last night a doubleheader against Independence. That got rained out. That will be made up on July 1st. Tonight, the Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks come to town, a 6-9 record for Mid-Prairie coming into tonight. Don't let it fool you. A very tough team. It was played very good competition. Grinnell comes in ranked 11th in the latest IGHSAU rankings, 19-3 for Coach Doty in the best year that he has had as a head coach, and the Tigers continue to roll and look to get past a tough opponent tonight. Mid-Prairie, one of just a few teams in the state that played last night, with all the storms moving across the state, out there helping, being out there out in eastern Iowa. They lost to number 3 ranked Durant down in Class 2A 9-4. They beat New Fonda last week on Saturday 6-5, lost to Atlantic, lost to Clear Creek Amana just 2-0, and then lost to Williamsburg 12-4. Again, they've scheduled hard, no doubt about that. Grinnell, on the other hand, winners of 4 out of their last 5, only lost coming to Center Point Urbana. They split the doubleheader against the Storm and Pointers, a 5-2 win and a 5-2 loss. Last game for the Tigers was against Marshalltown when they won 9-1. Before that, it was the thrilling sweep over Solon, 17-15. And 6-1. It is humid here this afternoon. There's no doubt about that. Because of possibilities of rain later tonight, the game has been moved up here to 5 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. But after the conclusion of this one, you'll get to watch the baseball side of Mid-Prairie versus Grinnell, as that starts at 7 o'clock as well. Starting lineups about to take the field. We'll send it over here for our starting lineups tonight.
And your Grinnell Tigers. Let's hop into starting lineups. First for Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks. Batting first, point second base, number 10, Elise Foster. Batting second, point shortstop, number 12, Claire Trimpey. Batting third, point center field, number 7, Sophie Miller. Batting fourth, point first base, number 6, Cadence Grout. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 24, Kayla Carnes. Batting sixth, playing catcher, number 14, Sophia Putman. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 15, Jersey Jurgens. Batting eighth, your DP, number 20, Isabel Litwiller. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 2, Braylee Yoder. And your flex for tonight's game, pitching, number 3, Elena Snyder. Now let's get into the starting lineups for your Grinnell Tigers. Batting first, playing second, number 1, Taylor Smith. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 17, Cody Bond. Batting third, playing left field, number 16, Reese. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 6, Keith Smith. Batting fifth, pitching, number 3, Willie Emma. Batting sixth, your DP, number 33, Missy Andrews. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 15, Alyssa Flander. Batting eighth, in right field, number 8, Josie Smith. Batting ninth, catcher, number 5, Kennedy Harms. And then your flex tonight, playing first base, number 13, Trinity Carlson. And then the Golden Hawks are coached by Danielle Williams. And your Grinnell Tigers are coached by Mike Doty, assisted by Ella Greif, Chad Nath, Brent Flander, and Kate Kriegel. Everyone, please rise if able and remove your caps for playing over national anthem.
This evening should be a fun night of softball ahead. Mid-Prairie comes in 6-9 on the season. Grinnell 19-3 on the year. Expecting brackets to be out here sooner or later. Possibly this week is what many people think will be what we see. Obviously, Grinnell sitting at the 11. They will not get home field advantage all the way to the postseason, but would be getting a first-round home softball game at least. If it were to end today, most likely would see Grinnell heading to Clear Creek Amana, where we saw a very competitive doubleheader early in the season. In the circle here tonight for the Tigers, Riley Imhoff, the senior, has been perfect. 11-0 on the year, 48 innings pitched, 52 strikeouts, a 1.30 ERA. She has been the model of perfection here for the Tigers and has been one of the key reasons Grinnell has been so good this season. They'll look for another really solid win tonight in non-conference play against a very tough opponent in Mid-Prairie. Excited to see what the Tigers can do here as we'll get things rolling this evening. And it'll be Elise Foster, the 8th grader, to come up first for Mid-Prairie. Elise, the one of 3 8th graders on the roster here for Mid-Prairie this season. Comes into tonight as a .289 hitter. And first pitch by Imhoff catches the top corner for strike 1 to get things started here this evening. Foster's played and started in all 16 games this year. Mid-Prairie, not as many games as Grinnell. Not as many tournament play as that one's in there for strike 2. Foster's got 13 hits this year, 12 of which are singles, 1 double, 10 RBIs. That's 4th most on the team. quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes here up against Imhoff. That one just misses the outside corner for ball 1. Foster has struck out the most out of anyone on the team 13 times this year, but also has walked the most times. 16 this year for the 8th grader. Delivery by Imhoff is just low, not enough for it. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Foster settles back in. 2-2 is the count on by Imhoff, and that one's fouled back into the fence. Count remains even here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Imhoff perfect 11-0 on the season record. Really no saves of anything. Usually it's just her when she's starting. 2-2 pitch, and that one's going to catch Foster on the elbow, and that's a hit by pitch. First one of Foster's season, first one of her career technically, and she heads on to first base after the hit by pitch. So runner on first brings up Claire Trimpe, the freshman. All things considering, a very young Mid-Prairie team. A lot of 8th graders, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, and not many juniors and seniors. Trimpe's a .220 hitter with 1 home run and 6 RBIs on the year. She's showing bunt early. It's popped up, and the catch is made. They try to get the runner back at first, and they do. It's a double play for the Grinnell defense. It was a great heads-up play by Kennedy Harms back behind the plate, and then an even better play to get back onto first base, and quickly 2 outs down. Here for the Tigers defensively, as Imhoff will set it back in here with 2 outs and now nobody on. As that one's out for ball 1. Sophie Miller, the junior in here, .490 hitter. One of the best averages on the team. 1-0 is chopped, caught by the third baseman, throw to first in time. A double play and a nice little chopper in the infield gets Grinnell off and into the bottom of the first. 0-0 is your score. You're watching the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Polley's in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Bottom of the first, Grinnell and Mid-Prairie 0-0. A double play by the Grinnell defense in the first half inning. Gets momentum rolling here. We'll see what it does in the second. Alina Snyder, the freshman, out to pitch tonight for Mid-Prairie. A 3-6 record for the freshman, making her 11th start of the season in her 11th game played total. 37 innings pitched. She's got 20 strikeouts on the year, a 9.29 ERA. She's given up 58 hits, walked 37 in 37 innings pitched. We'll see what Grinnell can do tonight on the hitting side, a team that comes in averaging just under 9 runs per contest. So Taylor Smith will step into the batter's box here, a .319 hitter. One thing about Grinnell, looking all the way through the lineup, many of their players have started in all 22 games consistently throughout the entire roster. Taylor's got 23 hits this season, 22 of which are singles. That one gets away from the catcher on a ball high. 22 singles, 1 double, 7 RBIs, and a .319 batting average for Taylor this year. Infield playing in here for the Golden Hawks. That one's upstairs for Snyder. First base umpire will come up and have a chat with the home plate umpire. Just confirming something. It'll be 2-0. Upstairs and make it 3-0 here up against Taylor. Can now do whatever she wants here with his next at-bat. Or next pitch, I should say. She's walked 12 times this year. That's tied for the most on the roster for Grinnell. Trying to make it a 13th. That one catches the corner of the zone for Snyder, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, infield playing in. Third baseman coming in heavily here. 3-1 pitch. Just going to catch the outside corner, and it'll be full count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Snyder here up against Taylor Smith, the senior out of Grinnell. Full count payoff by Snyder. This one's popped up by Smith and foul for a Cirques Financial foul ball down the left field line. Mid-Prairie coming off a loss last night to third-ranked Durant down in Class 2A. Golden Hawks are a 2A school. 3-2 pitch. Smith sends this to left. Not enough on it to carry down the left field line. And it's just foul once again for Cirques Financial foul ball. For that, the Hawks did play on Saturday. Took down Newell Fonda 6-5. That one's fouled back. No slouch of a team. Newell Fonda ranked top 5 in Class 1A. So the Golden Hawks can get on it when it matters. And we've seen that plenty of times this year in the type of games they've played. Comes a full count. Smith knocks it right back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time. So a long at bat. Snyder will take that round.
Now batting.
And now it brings up number 17, Kylie Bond. Junior's having a great season. .513 batting average. It's one of the better in Class 4A. 31 RBIs, 4 home runs on 39 hits. And the first pitch is upstairs for ball 1.
And 2 of those were in one game. Back-to-back bats.
.1-0 on the way to Bond. Low in the dirt, good stop by the catcher. Actually, it hit her. So Bond will head on to first base with a hit by pitch. That is the first time this year that Kylie has been hit by a pitch, so she'll walk on to first base. And Reese will jump on for an at-bat here with a runner on first base. Kylie seems to be okay over there on first, checking in on her again. Reese, 406 hitter, leads the team in homers with 7 this year. In there for strike 1. 27 RBI, second most on the team. And 26 hits. Oh, 1 pitch, runner goes. Reese gives it a ride to deep left field. Catch is made by the center fielder. Down for out number 2. Runner cannot go, and that will bring up Caitlin Smith, the sophomore. 17 RBIs this year for Kate, a .318 hitter. Has got a runner on first, going to try to get her moving here with 2 outs down here in the bottom of the first. Runner goes, and not going to be in time. Throw was a little short. Good stop by the shortstop coming across. No balls and 1 strike. So Smith settles back in. Good steal attempt, gets the runner up in scoring position here. 0-1 pitch. Rocketed down the right field line and just misses the dugout. Quickly behind, no balls and 2 strikes here is Grinnell.
think anyone that scouts a Mike Doty team, they know that the runners are going to be on the edge at all times. I don't know what the official stat is for
119 stolen bases. They've only not stolen a base unsuccessfully 7 times.
Pretty good stat. Might go along with their record a little bit.
Any chance to get on base, Grinnell's doing it. Again, one good base hit brings a run home, so that's what Doty's thinking here. Oh, 0-2 pitch. This one lined right back up the middle. Got past one. Bounces off the shortstop. Runner turns on it from third. And just like that, Grinnell is on the board. 1-0. After a little bit of a bobble there, but nonetheless, Grinnell will take it any way they can get it.
I guess you called it.
Any chance. Riley Imhoff will step up. I tell you what, I don't know how much rain we got last night, but the field has held up pretty well. At least it looks like it. Runner goes again, on to second. Got her. So there's one of 8 now, unsuccessful stolen bases on the air, but Grinnell gets 1-0. We'll see in the top of the second.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Set to go here in the top of the second inning. Second inning brought to you by Brett Nichols State Farm. Grinnell leads over Mid-Prairie 1-0. Aggressive base running gets the Tigers on the board. And now back to the defensive side. And up first here for Mid-Prairie, Cadence Grout, the junior, batting .345 on the season. 1 homer for Cadence this year, 17 RBIs. Mid-Prairie this season, 5 home runs as a team. 5 home runs, 5 different players who have hit a home run. Cadence is one of them. 19 hits this year for her, 14 singles and 4 doubles plus the 1 homer. Upstairs for ball 1.
I have to say, I like this ump behind the plate. You could hear her when she says ball and strike.
Imhoff, 1-0 pitch. It's away from the catcher. It'll be 2-0 here. Grinnell coming into tonight winning 4 out of their last 5. Beat Marshalltown in their last outing 9-1. 2-0. In there for strike 1. Grinnell's been moving through the WAMAC here, just kind of on and off. Split that series against CPU. Lost both to Clear Creek and Mana. That's where the 3 losses come from, but did sweep Solon. It only gets tougher here. You got Williamsburg still left. That's how you really see how you stack up. Granted, that's a 3A team. 3 balls and 2 strikes here for Imhoff up against Grout. This one's popped up. Going to be a tough play. But caught over there by the second baseman.
Taylor Smith.
Taylor's able to roam over and make the grab for out number 1. There is no wind.
No, it is dead.
Yeah, I know.
How about in Kylo?
Dead because we can feel how warm it is. And there is no wind to speak of here
These last
tonight.
4 days, it's been stinking hot, but at least we've had a 25-mile-an-hour wind blowing all the time.
Yeah, that is gone today. Kyla Carnes now in for Mid-Prairie. She swings at the first pitch she sees, in there for strike 1. Kyla, 226 hitter this year, 14 hits on the year, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. It's third most on the team. Pitch outside, just misses. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. One out down and nobody on for Mid-Prairie here in the top of the second inning. That one cracked to right field. That's going to get down for a single for Carnes. Mid-Prairie's got a runner on first. Last time they had a runner on first, a little bit of miscommunication got caught up, and the double play was turned. So now it brings up Sophia Putman, the sophomore, 229 hitter who is 11 hits on the year, all of which are singles, trying to move the runner along here on first base. That one just going to catch the inside and miss. It'll be 1-0.
Had quite a bit of movement on it. It just didn't want to pull back into the center.
Carnes still up on first base here. 1-0. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, Grinnell's a big stolen bases team. Mid-Prairie is not. 12 stolen bases this year for Mid-Prairie. Now, granted, they have not failed at stealing a base, but just 12 times this year. Swing and a miss for strike 2 up against Putman. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Still just 1 out. Putman 8 RBIs on the season. Trying to bring home another one here. Imhoff, 1-2 pitch, fouled back. And it stays 1-2.
I thought I felt a breeze for just a second.
Just a slight one. You worry when that sun drops back out. You just never know. Cloudy day. Here's Imhoff's 1-2 pitch. That one lined to left field. That one's going to get down for a hit. It was a little high, but Putman was able to get underneath of it, and a runner will be on first and second with just 1 out. And Jersey Jurgens, the 8th grader, will come up for Mid-Prairie. 132 hitter, 5 hits this year for Jersey. 7 RBIs, though. Good chance to grab one here with runners on first and second and just 1 out. As that one gets away from the catcher, runners advance to second and third. Now the Golden Hawks in business here. 1 good hit could bring home 2, give them the lead here. It's 1 ball and no strikes here for Imhoff, trying to settle back in here with just 1 out. And that one hits her. So second hit by pitch, and the bases will go loaded. And Isabella Litwiller, the freshman,
Now batting, Isabella Whitwiller.
now up to bat. With the bases juiced here, a 194 hitter is Litwiller. 5 RBIs this year. Big opportunity here for the Golden Hawks. As Imhoff trying to get her groove back going here. Got her on the inside corner, swinging a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 by Imhoff. Caught the corner. 0-2. Riley's trying the inside a lot. That time goes outside. A chance here. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Looking for that crucial second out here. And upstairs. It's an interesting spot here for Litwiller if she wants to decide to hold out and get the easy walk and bring in a run easily. or just swing for it and make it a little bit better. 1-2 pitch here for Imhoff with the bases loaded. Got her for strike 3 on a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for Imhoff. It's her first of the ball game. And there's one more, I should say. It brings up Braylee Yoder.
Now batting Braylee Yoder.
The freshman batting 105. Braylee has 2 hits this year, is still looking for an RBI. Undoubtedly, a hit would give her her first RBI of the year. And that one's in there for strike 1. Well, Riley's got her back up against the ball, or against the wall here, but going to try to get out of it the hard way.
The ball is in her hand, or in her court, I should say.
0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Big spot here for Yoder, the freshman, just making her 8th start of the season. It's 0-2. Can Imhoff get out of the bases loaded jam here? Yes, she can. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. 2 straight to get out of the inning. Bases stay loaded for Mid-Prairie. It's 1-0. Grinnell leads. We'll be right back. Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Bottom of the second inning, Grinnell leads Mid-Prairie 1-0. Tigers back out on the hitting side. Snyder still back in the circle here for the Golden Hawks. Riley Imhoff gets out of the bases loaded jam, which only had 1 out down. She was able to get them all right back. And now, Riley gets to hit. .435 hitter this year, 22 RBIs, 30 hits, 24 of which are singles, 6 doubles. She's only struck out twice. Trying to get the offense rolling here a little bit.
Riley
in the
Imhoff.
second inning. And we'll get things rolling here in the bottom of the second. That one's chopped foul down the left field line for a Cirques Financial foul ball. Another thing with no wind, the gnats show up.
They are.
No wind to blow the gnats away.
Swarming around my face.
Yeah.
Which I don't stink yet. Last night, holy cats, sweat was dripping off me.
0-1 in there, strike 2. You know, even if we didn't play, the heat was going to be a thing. I mean, we were in an excessive heat watch or warning, something like that, so the heat was going to be an issue anyway if we played. And even when it rained, it felt like it didn't really cool down. 0-2 pitch upstairs. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Imhoff staying patient here. She's walked 6 times this year.
Well, after we left the ballpark last night, my gosh, the wind came up, and hey, you drove all the way back to Grimes in it. So
1-2 popped up. Center fielder roaming underneath of it. Gonna be a tough play. She can't make the grab. It was a heck of an effort, though. Just not enough to get to it. I believe that was Sophia Miller, or Sophie up there. Just couldn't quite make the grab, and Grinnell is on with a hit. Gonna have a courtesy runner coming in for Imhoff. It's gonna be Piper Madron. Gonna come out and run. Now there's the sun coming out. That'll make things worse. Macy Andrews, the junior, up to bat. .355 hitter. 16 RBIs this year for Macy on 22 hits. Pretty solid here at the bottom of the batting order. That one's lined right back up the middle. Chance for a double play. They get one. They can't get the second. That one goes wide. Andrews will go all the way to second base on the error. So with one out, Andrews gets up to second on a throwing error there by Mid-Prairie. They do get one out, though. And Alyssa Flander now steps up to bat with a runner in scoring position.
Alyssa Flander.
Alyssa's 21 hits this year, 18 RBIs and a .339 hitter. Strikes financial foul ball out there to right field and out. No balls and one strike here with one out down. That one's fouled out again for another Cirques financial ball, and it's quickly behind 0-2. Grinnell's had a couple of those here early. Snyder's been able to pitch to them a couple foul balls to help her out on the pitching side. Still got that runner on second. 0-2. Sent to right. That is not going to be caught. It bounced off the right fielder. Doty says, let's go for it. And with ease, Grinnell is safe. It was going to be interference anyway. And all the way up to second base. A little bit of a miscommunication there by the right fielder. Grinnell was going to score anyway. The pitcher inadvertently was standing in the line. And it was going to be interference anyway. But Grinnell will take the run.
Smith.
And Josie Smith comes up to bat. So a couple slight errors here by Mid-Prairie give Grinnell the now 2-0 lead with still just one out down. And Josie Smith, 234 hitter up to bat. Looking for her 13th hit of the year. Runner goes safely on to third as smartly played by Coach Doty. If you're going to pull the runner off third from the bag on a bunt attempt, nobody's going to be home. It's now Grinnell with the runner on third. 0-1, bunt is laid. Will they go home? Yes, they do, but they don't get the runner. Nicely done by Alyssa Flander.
They didn't tag her, so
yeah.
It wasn't a force. I think that's kind of error on the catcher's side. Able to advance to first base and score another run.
It brings up Kennedy Harms. This style of softball that Doty plays, usually the teams that kind of don't make one-off appearances, but usually a rare appearance to the state tournament, that's the kind of ball they play. It's just kind of a tricky thing that a couple people try, and obviously it's worked really well for Grinnell this year. So Harms up to go. They try to get the runner again on second, and another successful stolen base. Kennedy, 386 hitter. 11 RBIs on 17 hits, 16 of which are singles, only one double this year. Upstairs for ball one. I tell you what, Grinnell does not stop trying to steal.
Well, if you can't put your players in position to score,
that's always what it's been.
That's the name of the game here. So
1-1 pitch, lined right back up the middle, and that gets through. Runner turns on it from third. Safe at home, stand-up double for Kennedy Harms. Grinnell's cooking here early, 4-0, and the early goings. Coach Doty will come out and make a courtesy runner here. Ivy Kellogg will run out. Think she lives in Kellogg?
No. Actually, her grandparents,
Taylor
they grew up in Montour,
Smith.
Iowa.
Oh, there you go.
Just north of Montour.
So not quite.
They've moved over here into the Grinnell School District.
Ivy, just an 8th grader. So she goes up to second base, and Taylor Smith back to the top of the batting order here. Taylor's thinking bunt and pulls back. That should be a strike. Nope. I think it's a ball. 1-0. Bunt is laid. And just going to go left. That was almost unbelievable.
If it would have hit one of those track
A little bit of
pebbles down
trounds,
there,
yeah.
it would have curved right back in.
The infield, you can tell, definitely rained, but we'll take it. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Still just 1 out down. It's still a runner up in scoring position here. Out and away for ball 2. Good second inning here. Grinnell going to try to keep it rolling. 2-1 pitch in there for a ball. Thought maybe she got it. And it's 3-1. Out and away, ball 4. And, yep. Taylor takes off to first base.
Well, sometimes you think it's going to be, but you don't
Not
really
yet.
know.
Get caught up. Yeah, Kylie Bond up to bat. Was hit by a pitch in her first at-bat tonight. Steps back up to bat with the runner on first and second and just 1 out. That one's low and away. Got away from the catcher. Everybody advances up to second and third on successful stolen bases. One good hit here from Kylie could bring home both. That's what Coach Doty's thinking here. Good pitch by Snyder. Strike 1.
Well, Kylie definitely has the history to do it. I think, would you say 4 this year?
4 homers, 31 RBIs, leads the team.
She's had multiple ones that we've seen just roll to the fence and bounce off. So
that one's sent to right. That's going to get down for a hit. 1 run will score, and no, not going to send the second one. They do go from all the way, or from first to second. Bond is on with a double. Smart play by Doty to hold the runner at third. It's 5-0, and you still keep that 1 out. So
that was a good throw in from
yeah,
that,
it was
from right field there.
Now batting.
It brings up Reese. Just a junior, Ree is. She's been, I think, 8th grader, probably since 8th grade. High and away for ball 1.
Yeah, there's quite a few on this team that
I was going to say have been here
played since 8th grade.
a while. Runner still on second and third here. 1-0 pitch. Reese gives it a ride. Deep center field. Center fielder Miller roams underneath of it and makes the grab for out number 2. The throw home wasn't too bad. It was just these base paths are so short that Grinnell will take it. It's 6-0 there off the sacrifice fly from Reese. If there was any inkling of win, that might have been gone. But
yeah.
Now batting.
To no avail.
Smith.
And Caitlin Smith now up to bat with a runner on third.
Rhea is definitely putting them out there right where she is the sweet spot of that field.
That one low for ball 1. Smith, 318 hitter coming into tonight. That one goes upstairs for ball 2, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, and still got a runner up on third. That's Kylie Bond. (2-0) just misses. 3-0.
3-0.
It is it's a little tough strike box there for Snyder. I feel like she's getting pretty close. Oh, she was just going 3-0. I thought for some reason she changed her mind. Let's see if she even swings. 3-0 pitch does not. There's the walk, and runners will go to the corners here. And it brings up Riley Imhoff. Runner goes all the way to second. Coach Williams trying to give a point out to her team here just to kind of stay on top of things. Nobody paid attention to the runner. Went all the way from first to second.
Now batting. Riley
And now
Imhoff.
Riley Imhoff steps up to bat. In there for strike 1. Oh, 1. Chopped past the third baseman and past the shortstop. 2 runs are in. All the way to second, though, and Grinnell got a little too aggressive. That's going to be the third out, but they do score 2. 8-0. Grinnell leads over Mid-Prairie. We'll see you in the third. You'll be right back.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Third inning brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Ready to get rolling here. New pitcher is in for Grinnell. As Doty says, we got a lead. We'll just kind of play with what we've got. He's going to roll with number 13, Trinity Carlson.
Now pitching Trinity
1.14 ERA for Trinity, just an 8th grader. And, you know, with Riley being a senior, Doty's thinking ahead. I mean, might as well get more reps for everybody and see what you can do. So, Elise Foster, the 8th grader, will come up and bat here for Mid-Prairie. So Foster will step up to bat here, trying to get Mid-Prairie a couple runs back on the board. Again, had the bases loaded last half inning, couldn't get anything done. That one fouled back for ball, or excuse me, strike 1. Carlson this season making her 14th appearance. She started 5 games, 4-2 record, 44 innings pitched. Second most on the team. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 45 hits given up this year, just 9 walks, 25 strikeouts, and a 1.14 ERA. Gotta like where she's at here. 0-2 pitch, got her, strike 3. On to Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout, and that's a good start for the 8th grader in her first at-bat.
So a little history behind Trinity. This would be
Now batting
Ella
third,
Grives'
Trinity.
cousin.
There you go.
And Ella is working with the pitchers this year, so.
And Brady's up here. I mean, it's just
Brady's
a family
up
affair.
here. Brady's nervous, chewing on his pencil.
That one's outside. They're missing for ball 1. Claire Trimpe up to bat. 1 ball and no strikes here with 1 out down. Line right to the third baseman. Throw on to first is in time for out number 2. Nice pitch and catch here by the Grinnell infield. 2 outs down.
You know, really, I think it's the story of American baseball, softball. You know, and especially in high school, you know, it's having someone that is a relative or a brother or sister or cousin that comes up through the ranks and continues that history going into the program.
Sophie Miller cracks that one all the way to center field and is down with a single. It's her 25th hit of the year. That leads the team. No surprise that Sophie's getting on base. It'll be 2 outs and 1 runner on. Cadence Grout steps up to bat. Grinnell trying to go for win number 20 on the year. It was funny. Yesterday I was talking with Coach Doty. We were talking about Class 4A and how competitive it's been. And we brought up Xavier, who, as of last night, had not lost a game. They were 24-0, 25-0. And what happened last night? Or Doty literally said, he's like, I don't think they're going to lose. And what happened last night? Xavier split with Dubuque Senior. So Xavier finally lost a game. But, boy, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. That one's popped up. let's see. Is this going to go foul? No, it doesn't. Well, it does, but just misses the.
Yeah, I think that happens every time you and I talk about a team that's on a run.
And, you know, for Xavier's point, they play 5A schools all year. It's kind of amazing that they haven't lost one already, and it's a doubleheader. They know they already have the 1 seed completely locked up. They really don't. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. 0-2 pitch, lined right to the second baseman, and the catch is made. Nice play by Grinnell's infield. 1 left on. Nobody scores. 8-0. We'll see in the bottom of the third. Grinnell leads.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Bottom of the third inning, Grinnell's going to try to add a couple runs here. They lead 8-0 over Mid-Prairie. If you're not familiar with how the run rules work, it is 8 after 4, 10 after, or it's 10 after 3, 8 after 4. So technically, if Grinnell would get, 12 after 3, if Grinnell gets 4 here, this thing would end. If not, we go to the fourth. And Mid-Prairie gets a couple more chances on the hitting side. Macy Andrews steps up to bat here for Grinnell.
Now batting.
Trying to keep up the very impressive first or second inning that Grinnell was able to put together, putting on 7 runs. It's a cloudy night here. Started the game at 5 o'clock instead of the originally planned 7 o'clock, just in case of weather. But after this game at 7 o'clock, baseball, Grinnell and Mid-Prairie take off.
Nope, Knoxville.
Knoxville. Yellow and black team. 1-0. Low, make it 2-0. So Knoxville comes down. Wouldn't be surprised if my buddy Derek, who does radio for the racetrack, is probably there helping call games. 2-0. Low, and it's 3-0 here for Snyder in the circle. Andrews going to try to stay patient here. 7 walks already this year for Macy. 3-0, 4-0 on 4 straight pitches. Macy Andrews takes her base. And Doty will bring on a courtesy runner. It'll be Alyssa Flander coming out to hit here for Grinnell.
Ivy Kellogg again.
Yes, Ivy Kellogg going to come out and run. I don't have my schedule up ahead of me. Any other softball games here this week?
Alyssa
Nope, we're
Flander.
done for the week.
Done for the week.
After tonight.
I'd say Grinnell quite lucky that they're able to play tonight, all things considering. A lot of the state around us, a lot of teams canceled just because the fields couldn't hold on to the rain and whatnot. That one's high. The game I was originally supposed to call, Winterset Dowling, that was canceled anyway because of rain. One ball and no strikes here. In there for a strike. Try to get the runner at second. No, they couldn't on a no tag. You know, another year's going to go by. I don't think Grinnell's going to play Winterset in softball. I thought maybe
Get a chance.
Just not going to happen. Winterset currently ranked 15th. It is, I mean, it's not out of the possibility. I just don't think it's going to happen. 1-2 pitch is low, and it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike here with that runner still up on second and 1 out. Here for Flander. 2-1, 3-1. Did baseball ever get a makeup date from last night?
No. Have not heard.
Independence, the game that Grinnell was supposed to play last night, July 1st is now the date for that. For Grinnell softball.
That is up on our schedule, at least on the YouTube. So
2 straight walks. Runners on first and second. And Josie Smith comes up to bat. A little bit of a chat here between our catcher and pitcher.
So next game
Now back.
for the stream
Josie
is
Smith.
Monday night, June 30th. Benton doubleheader for softball and Benton doubleheader for
Baseball. So
baseball.
Benton and Williamsburg, the only home games left for Grinnell. Benton, a very different team. Obviously, last year, very successful year. Made it all the way to the state tournament. This year, they were ranked top 10 to start the year and just have not panned out. Still a tough team. Going to be tough to go against. And I know Grinnell is really looking forward to that Williamsburg game. They'd love to split against the Raiders if they can.
And Chris Juni will go on the road and do the Williamsburg games. So that'll be a game of ranked teams there.
Popped up. Shortstop makes the grab for out number 1. And out steps Kennedy Harms. And like I said, we should know pairings by the end of this week, so we'll know when Grinnell's playing. That should be that second week of July, I believe. And we know Grinnell will get a home softball game, at least in the first round. Kennedy chops this thing just to the third baseman, who can't get it. Thought maybe she could step on base, but she couldn't. And the bases go loaded with just 1 out, and Taylor Smith steps back up to bat.
Now batting, Taylor Smith.
And again, just if I had to guess, again, the rankings will change a little bit. If I had to guess, Grinnell will probably go or be in the same bracket as ADM, Carlisle, or Clear Creek Amana. The runner or the shortstop can't quite get there. That one got away. Got a courtesy runner coming in for Grinnell. Ivy Kellogg, who already came in, goes right back to third. So Grinnell leads 9-0.
With bases loaded.
And it brings up Kylie Bond.
Kylie Bond.
Who could
I think
end it. You
change
just
it
never know.
To Kylie Bomber.
Is it 2 outs?
Yeah, they called an interference.
Oh. So was it not 9-0? Oh.
They made the runner go back.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
So it's 8-0 still. Upstairs, ball 2. So 2 outs down here, and the base is loaded. Grinnell got out of a bases loaded jam defensively. Now Mid-Prairie trying to do the same. Snyder says, I'm not a big fan of this gear that I'm wearing on my head, so she's just going to ditch it. So she's going to get rid of it. So she'll go maskless here. 2 balls and no strikes in there for strike 1. Maybe it was better.
Well, I'm
You
sure,
still
you
get-
know, a night like this, you probably just have the sweat
Yeah, and
dropping down your eyes.
It's amazing. You still see a lot of pitchers not wear masks. I mean, some just still prefer it. Bond gives it a ride. Deep left field. It's a grand slam for Kylie Bond. And I believe that's ball game, but we'll wait and see. It's Kylie's 5th home run of the season. Again, I'm not quite sure.
I think they have to finish the inning.
Okay, I think, yeah, that's probably it. They got to finish the inning, but 12-0 on a grand slam by Kylie Bond with her 5th home run of the season.
Now batting, Reese.
And it brings up Reese with 2 outs down. I don't know, because I've called games this year that have ended on this end, so I'm not really sure. That one's out in the way for ball 1.
You sure it's not 15?
Well, it's 15 after 3, but once you hit the 4th inning, you're 12.
Okay.
It should.
We'll figure it out. Whenever they take the field, we'll know it's over. 1-0 pitch is low in the dirt for ball 2.
If I had to guess, I'd probably have to stop him one more time, hitting-wise.
Reese will settle back in here. Here comes the 2-0. Out and away, 3-0. That was Grinnell's 12th home run as a team on the season. 3-0 and away. And a walk. IGSA rules state a game will be called if one team has a 10-run lead after 4 innings. 3.5 if the home team is leading, or an 8-run lead. So yeah, so this is, we assume, just the last out. We wait for it. But
Right.
this will bring up Caitlin Smith with a runner on first here for Grinnell. Mid-Prairie team that came into tonight 6-9, but is coming off a loss to Durant, but they beat Newell Fonda last week, who is ranked top 5 in Class 1A. So this is a Golden Hawks team that can get going at any point, and Grinnell has just been on fire tonight. This one's sent to right field, and that one's going to be caught. So that's the end of the third.
I think we're having a conversation.
I don't know. I mean,
No, she's just
I guess
getting a
not.
drink.
So we're going to the fourth. 12-0. Grinnell leads. We'll be right back.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savored. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pollyi's in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Ryan Reese in the circle here to start things out in the fourth inning, brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Grinnell leads 12-0, we believe. Don't quote us on it, but we believe Grinnell just needs 3 outs to put this thing final. Ryan Reese, a 4-1 record this year, making her 11th appearance, 40 strikeouts, a 4.24 ERA. And Kyla Carnes will come up and bat first for Mid-Prairie. She does have a single tonight. We'll set things up here and get things rolling here for Reese in the circle. That one's out and away for ball 1. Carnes settles back in, 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Grinnell led 1-0 at the end of the first inning and hasn't looked back. And I'd say probably one of the bigger moments, Mid-Prairie had the bases loaded and Grinnell shut them down defensively and didn't let anything come across. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes here for Reese, trying to get things rolling in the circle. Swing and a miss. Got away from the catcher. Harms will just toss that one to first. 1 out down.
Now batting Sophia Putman.
Sophia Putman now up to bat. Sophomore was on with a hit to left her last time up. 229 hitter coming into tonight. Out and away for ball one for Reese. One 0 pitch. Putman swings through and misses. And it's 1-1. Nobody on and one out here for the Golden Hawks. Just going to miss the outside corner. It's 2-1. If you're wondering about JV for Grinnell baseball, they lead 7-0 over Knoxville. Past 3 innings. 2-1, fouled down the right field line. Cirques financial foul ball. We haven't had a lot of those tonight.
No.
She really just
Taylor
kind of been.
Smith had 5
yeah,
or 6
I think
in the
she had
first
the bulk of
at-bat,
them,
and that was it.
That was all she wrote. Counts even here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one line right to the second baseman, and the catch is made by Taylor Smith.
Now batting Jersey Jurgen.
One of the shortest ones on the field. Didn't have to get very low to go get it. And Jersey Jurgen steps out, 2 outs down. Jurgen's one of the 3 8th graders on the Mid-Prairie roster. Catch in the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 out and away and upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody on here for the Golden Hawks. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2 for Reese. One and 2 here upcoming. Low in the dirt, and it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reese 2-0, or 2-2, excuse me, upstairs. It'll go 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the full count upcoming. Upstairs will be ball 4. So runner to first with 2 outs down. And up steps Isabella Litwiller, the freshman.
Now batting Isabel Litwiller.
With runner on first and 2 outs down here for the Golden Hawks. Ball 1 upstairs for Reese. Not a bad night for Doty. You get 3 of your 4 pitchers in.
Right.
couple at bats. Catches the corner. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike here. Chopped foul. Cirques financial foul ball back to the fence line. Grinnell does go on the road tomorrow night to West Delaware. That's going to be a tough one. Hawks are currently ranked top 15 in the Class 3A rankings. And then a tournament on Saturday at Roland Story where they play PCM the first game, and they are a really good team. That one misses outside. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Then a game against Sadell, then Roland Story. Basically, Saturday is a big tournament. Then Benton, Williamsburg. Then they play Sadell again in a one-off, and then end the season at Oskaloosa. 4 straight road games to end the year for Grinnell. 2-2 pitch by Reese. This one's popped short. Catch is made. Nice grab.
Kate Smith.
3 outs down, and that should do it. Grinnell will grab their 20th win of the season, and it's a 12-0 win over Mid-Prairie. The Tigers are 20-3 on the season. They defeat Mid-Prairie 12-0. We appreciate everyone for watching tonight in a 4-inning contest. The Tigers get away with a 12-0 victory. Don't forget to tune in 1 hour. Knoxville will take on Grinnell on the baseball diamond. Blake Walker, Dan Walker saying so long from Grinnell High School, where the Tigers defeat the Golden Hawks 12-0. Thank you for watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of